WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. And joining us in this session, I've got Angie Alaria. Angie is the secretary for the Midland Area Community Club, talking today about the Kincaid Labor Day picnic. Angie, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning, Grayson. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're glad to have you here today to talk about the Kincaid Labor Day picnic and what's going on with it. So my first question to you, though, a little bit about the history, a little bit about the background of it. How did this come to be, and what can you tell us on that end?
Back towards the end of 2020, there were a few Kincaid area residents that wanted to form an organization and ultimately bringing back the Kincaid Labor Day picnic. That evolved over time as we kind of grew in membership, and we started other community activities. We do an Easter egg hunt. We partner with some of the local churches. We are doing several fundraisers throughout the year to give back to the community. We've donated some stuff to the park. We've done some scholarships every year for, the high school children going to college. So just, whatever comes up, we try to help out where we can.
Very cool. So this is not your only hoorah. This is we're busy throughout the year.
Correct. This is what we started as, and we grew into some other stuff. So
beautiful. And I love to hear that. And from what you presented to me, it looks like we had to reintroduce the Labor Day picnic. So what did that kind of take to do?
It took a lot of raising of funds and, a lot of hard work. And unfortunately, we have been unable to find a carnival to bring back to the picnic, but we are on the search all the time for that. So every year we're just trying to make it a little bit bigger and bring it back to what it was before. I believe the last Labor Day picnic was 2016. And the committee that hosted the picnic disbanded and used their funds to buy equipment for the park. So we really kind of had to start at ground zero to raise the funds to bring this back.
Kind of build with tradition, but a new iteration of it.
Correct.
And I think that is lovely. So you keep the history, but you also can kind of mend it a little bit and change it to what might better suit today's standards. You mentioned something there that I'd like to highlight, the goal, making it bigger and bigger. We're already doing that in terms of the Midland Area Community Club, but now the picnic sounds like a carnival might be the next big step for you.
We are trying. Unfortunately, during COVID, a lot of the smaller amusement companies went out of business. And because of the timing, everyone's booked. We went to a convention in January to try to identify a carnival that would meet our needs and our budget, and they're all booked. Labor Day weekend is a very popular weekend for carnivals and picnics and festivals. So.
And I will say, Angie, you are not the only person I've heard that from. I did not realize how difficult it was to get a carnival. But then I thought about it a little harder and I went, oh, well, that's right. They're everywhere and they're everywhere in the summer. So that totally makes sense to me. Well, let's jump into the Kincaid Labor Day picnic and what this year has in store. What are some of those big things, those ticket items that you can tell us about?
Well, we're kicking off on Friday night with the American Legion Post 905 Queen pageant. I believe that is the junior, and the Queen pageants are Friday night. The Little Miss and Tiny Miss, I believe it's called, will be Saturday at 12:30. So that's kind of broken up over a couple days. We do have a demonstration by the South Fork cheerleaders. Saturday we have a washer tournament, and Sunday we have a bocce ball tournament. In the afternoon and evenings, we have musical entertainment on the main stage. Friday night, we have Midwest Revival. Saturday, we have Grand Theft Audio. And Sunday, we have Stereotypical. During the day, Hippies of the Heartland on Saturday, and After School Special on Sunday. As I mentioned, we are unable to find a carnival. But we are still trying to plan plenty of children's activities so that there's something for them to do up there. We've got bounce houses Saturday and Sunday. We've got an egg toss, which is very popular. Chuck a Duck, which we introduced last year and was very popular. We've got a crafting table. A foam party is new this year. A tot rod pedal pool, also new this year. And then we have a cakewalk. I believe that there are other activities that I am forgetting about, but you can see a full schedule on our Facebook page.
Okay. And that would be either Midland Area Community Club or Kincaid Labor Day Picnic.
Midland Area Community Club.
Beautiful. So
Yes.
That is where to find out more about those.
Yes.
You mentioned some of those big things as well. The washer tournament and the bocce ball tournament. I've not heard of a bocce ball tournament on any other event. So were we just kind of like, hey, let's bring something unique to this thing?
No, it's actually very popular in the Kincaid area, and it was always part of the picnic in the past. This is the first year we are bringing that event back. So
we're bringing back the history, and I'm sure that'll make some folks happy.
Yes, correct, correct.
Very cool. So are we running just Friday and Saturday night, or are we running all the way through Monday?
We are running through Sunday evening.
Running through Sunday evening.
Yes.
Okay. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, full
Yes.
of events there. You mentioned some of those events, but there's some other things that are new this year. What can you tell us on the new end?
Yes, the South Fork Youth Association will be hosting a children's and an adults home run derby at the Ball Diamond, which is right there at the park. So that easy convenience. And then last year we brought back the parade. It's going to be even bigger this year. And we would like to invite all of the South Fork area veterans to serve as honorary Grand Marshal in Sunday's parade. The veterans who wish to participate can meet at the South Fork Township building at noon, and we will be providing transportation.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Parade wise, how's that route kind of look through Kincaid?
To be perfectly honest, I do not know.
Okay.
Someone else is in charge of that. Thank you, Sarah Wake, and Tommy Watson. And they are in charge of that. And I don't know what all they have planned, but it sounds like really big things.
Well, good. And parade wise, I love that we're trying to get South Fork veterans involved as honorary marshals. Is this something that you are bringing back just this year? Because you mentioned new this year, the parade. Now you're bringing it back. So this kind of the first chance to kind of see it again a little bit. How many floats, how many folks are we kind of expecting maybe?
Again, I do not know. Last year was more of just some local Jeeping club brought some of their Jeeps and it was a smaller parade. But I believe this year some of the high schoolers are going to be involved in it. I believe we have the Shriners coming again. Of course, the float with the veterans, and then also some other local organizations are going to be involved. I'm not really sure how many.
Well, that's okay. The Shriners Club apparently makes a parade, though.
Yes, I mean, that's what I hear.
Come on now. So you got them. You've got most of your parade taken care of, I think. Once you see those little guys riding around on the bikes, be perfect. And then one other mention there that I want to drop here. Back again is the very popular fried fish and banya. So what the heck even is banya, and what do we expect fried fish wise?
Fried fish, we will have walleye and buffalo. The buffalo will, of course, be while supplies last. We have some folks that go get that from the Illinois River for us every year. So thank you to those guys. And then the banya is very popular in our area. And it is a mixture of butter and anchovies and cream. I have never made it. I'm not sure what goes in it. Keith Conrath helps us out by making that for us every year. So shout out to Keith. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad to hear you've got as much help as
Yes.
As you do. You got a good team behind you. What do you kind of dip banya in? I would figure you got to have something with it.
Yes. Veggies, bread, cabbage. We serve it with cabbage and French bread. So, but other people at home serve it with whatever.
I was going to say it's a dip. So
Yes,
just dip whatever the heck you pretty much want to dip into it. What for you? What is the highlight that stands out to you? What's the most exciting part for you personally?
I think it's just seeing everybody there interacting with each other, getting out, outside in nature. It looks like the weather is going to be beautiful this weekend. And just really, making memories within our community, and participating, just the community of it all.
I was going to say you had to have had some memories and some community feel for it if you wanted to bring it back. Yeah. So it's super cool to hear that it has been brought back and that we're continuing to improve on it and get this, train really rolling. So today we want to highlight the Kincaid Labor Day picnic running Friday night, Saturday through Sunday night, all weekend long. Parade, kids activities, afternoon and evening music, a washer and bocce ball tournament. There's a lot going on. We'll come back and we'll talk more to you about it with Angie Alaria, Secretary for the Midland Area Community Club, here on the WTIM Morning Show.
WTIM. WTIM.
This is Grayson Bauman reporting. For those with a disability looking for support towards leading an independent life, SAIL is there to help. The organization's name stands for Soyland Access to Independent Living, and they serve Macon, Moultrie, Shelby, Coles, Clark, and Cumberland counties. Their goal is to help those with disabilities participate in society and daily routines to their fullest extent possible. They also look to educate the community on how best to serve and interact with those who have disabilities. Betty Watkins is the Rural Outreach Coordinator with SAIL. She says a big part of her organization's work is advocacy. In most cases, this means helping clients work with public agencies to ensure they get what they are in need of.
We assist people with disabilities in acquiring access to community services and programs such as public venues, housing, benefits, and more. Some of these services include assisting with SSI, which is Supplement Security Income, or here's another acronym, SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Insurance, and other programs as well. And advocacy, we don't have, if I am working with a person in the community and Social Security office, as an example, we don't advocate for Social Security office, we advocate for the individual with the disability, not Social Security.
Okay.
Even though Social Security is someone that we work with quite a bit, it seems like sometimes, but it's the individual that we work with.
Assistants for SAIL also work with clients on their skill development. This is often necessary for people coming out of nursing homes, as they must now provide more for themselves.
Correct. People with disability for information and training needed to develop skills that enables them to perform necessary daily activities, daily living tasks, such as maybe like budgeting, self-care, teaching someone maybe how to use public transportation, which sometimes is needed, or any other type of skills. I have someone that we assisted getting out of the nursing home. I'm going to assist him with some cooking skills.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking skills.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I ought to come over that day. Teach me a few things back. I'm always looking for a good menu.
As for how someone can begin receiving assistance from SAIL, a variety of parties can make a referral. After that, SAIL gets in contact with them for more information about the prospective client. The end goal from SAIL's perspective is for people with disabilities to be treated like anyone else. As such, they also host courses for the general public to learn how to do their part. More information on SAIL is available at DecaturSail.com. Get details on these and other local news stories at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
This is Staff Meteorologist Paul Trombley with your regional radio forecast. Daytime highs approaching 73 today under mainly sunny skies, winds out of the northwest, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies tonight, lows dip down to about 47. Daytime highs approaching 74 tomorrow, ample sunshine expected. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Currently 61.
WTIM.
And we're back with the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station, and brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment, we have Angie Alaria, Secretary for the Midland Area Community Club, talking about the Kincaid Labor Day picnic. Where we want to start is kind of where we left off, but we want to break it down by days. And so I'm wondering, Angie, if you could tell us a little bit about Friday night and what to expect from the opening.
Sure. Friday, the park opens at 5. The park kitchen will be open, serving up that delicious fish and banya that we discussed earlier. And the South Fork Youth Association kitchen will also be open, where the dunk tank opens with the Midland Fire Department in the dunk tank. At 5:30 starts the Post 905 Junior, Teen, and Miss pageant. And then at 8 o'clock, or roughly around 8 o'clock, as soon as the pageant ends, Midwest Revival will be taking the stage until 11, and then the park closes at midnight.
Park closes at midnight. So
yes.
we got a hard cutoff,
Yep.
but we got plenty of action there in between. Pageants, a little bit of live music, just getting things started on Friday.
Yes.
Saturday, that slate's probably loaded. What's that look like?
Yeah, Saturday the park reopens at noon, and both kitchens open at noon. Sign up for the Youth Association's Kids Home Run Derby is at noon. It starts at 12:30. They sign up for the Bob Crowder Washer Tournament is at noon. That play will begin at 1. The Bounce House is open at noon. The Little Miss pageant starts at 12:30. The Craft Corner opens at 1. Dunk Tank at 1 with our volleyball team serving as the Dunkies. Hippies of the Heartland start at 3. Let's see. It looks like at the Kids Craft Corner at 3, we'll be making friendship bracelets with the Queens, with the winners of Friday night's pageant. The foam party starts at 3, Chuck-a-Duck at 5, and Grand Theft Audio at 8. And again, the park closes at midnight.
So when it comes to Saturday, it sounds like a lot of the kids' activities are going to be making their way, especially in that early afternoon.
Yes.
So one quick question for you is, all free admission, everything in regards to that, or is there a cost to come on in?
It is free admission to the picnic. I believe the bounce houses, there is a small fee for a bracelet. Yes.
You got to make sure that we can pay those folks that
Yes.
did so. I understand. And then a look at Sunday, if you would, Angie.
Yes, at Sunday, the park opens again at noon. The parade lineup is at noon. The parade begins at 1. Both kitchens reopen at noon as well as the bounce house. 1 o'clock is sign up for the bocce ball tournament. That will begin at 2 after signups at 1. The cheer demonstration is at 1:30 under the pavilion. From 2 to 5 at the Kids Craft Corner will be canvas painting. The pageant queens will be in the dunk tank from 2 to 4. At 2 o'clock, the Tot Rod Pedal Pole starts their signups. The poll starts at 2:30. 2 o'clock is the cakewalk. 3 o'clock, we will be doing Chuck-a-Duck again. From 3 to 6 will be after school special on the main stage. At 4 p.m., the football players will be getting in the dunk tank. 5 p.m. is egg toss. At 5:30 is the adult home run derby signups. 6 o'clock, the home run derby for adults will begin. And then at 8 p.m., Stereotypical takes the stage. And at midnight, the park closes for the weekend.
12 to 12.
12 to 12.
12 hours loaded with stuff Saturday and Sunday. And that is a look at the Kincaid Labor Day picnic here with Angie Alaria, Secretary for the Midland Area Community Club. We've got just a few moments here. I know that there are a couple sponsors that are really helping you out here and doing this whole deal. What can you tell us about a few of those?
Yes, we could not hold this without our sponsors, and we want to give a shout out to our gold sponsors. We also have silver and bronze sponsors. You can see their names at banners at the picnic. But as far as the gold sponsors, I would like to thank South Fork Pub, Cleeton Sanitation, South Fork Youth Association, Kincaid American Legion, Post 905, and the Post 905 Women's Auxiliary, the Kincaid Diner, in loving memory of Taylor Lindsay, South Fork Township, and South Fork Township Road District. Thank you for your support.
Love that. You got South Fork even behind it. So, hey, there you go. And you better when it comes to the Kincaid Labor Day picnic running Friday night through Sunday night here this coming weekend. Angie, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me, Grayson.
You have got it. Angie Alaria with the Midland Area Community Club, Secretary for the Midland Area Community Club, and talking the Kincaid Labor Day picnic coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here on WTIM, your information station.
WTIM. Air 55. With SRN Sports, I'm Jason Walker.